loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself?
Loser.
Hey, I've heard this call before.
I'm not a loser. Where'd you get the idea you're a loser?
Man, you are one pathetic loser. I hate to say it, your dad's a loser.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
we're recording on here.
yeah,
We're recording.
Brennan's probably the best PC here, so he's in charge.
Hey, got that gaming rig now. Ooh,
Hey.
Got a little beverage going on.
I'm not gonna podcast with that one.
I got a fresh 6-pack sitting right under me right now. Okay.
Oh, you guys will recognize this bad boy. Oh, wrong side.
Ew. That's the rocks one, right? The rocks.
Yep, that's the tequila. I thought I'd pop it out for tonight.
What's the what's their name? They came out a while ago. The Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad.
Alcohol?
Yeah,
they made their. It's like the other version of tequila. I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called. It's like kind of like tequila, but it's not tequila. If that makes sense.
I mean,
I have no idea what it is.
Dos Hombres Mezcal.
That's mezcal. That's what it is.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel like I gotta switch where my
tequila.
drink is. I don't know what I'm doing.
Gotta get something set up here. There we go.
All right, so all I want to talk about is how we missed out on a huge opportunity on OnlyFans. It was
well, like I was saying, OnlyFans is like the new version of stripping. I feel like, like
it's the 2020 stripping.
It's exactly. It's if you're a lot of people that were out of work or just wanted to make money really quick and like crazy.
Everything.
If you had a following, you know what I mean? Like I feel like if you had to have a following first.
I mean, I feel like
are we recording? Is this?
Yeah, we're recording. Yeah.
Okay, so I think cards on the table. Has anyone joined an OnlyFans?
No,
I have not. I can't imagine the amount of money you would lose doing that.
It's like subscribing to like Patreon stuff, like on like for podcasts and stuff. Because like, I mean, granted, I am subscribed to one Patreon.
But that's something you don't mind showing up on your credit card bill.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a podcast that I really like, and I wanted to support. It's Ryan Sickler, Owen.
Oh, okay.
Right. His podcast, and you get like other stuff included with the Patreon. But like, yeah, number one, I don't think I'd want OnlyFans showing up on my monthly bill every. OnlyFans to
you go to a financial advisor.
Punisher 339.
You go to a financial advisor who's looking through your statement.
You go to do your taxes and you have to pull out like your like all your OnlyFans credit.
And they're looking like to cut your budget. So they're like, so what is it? No. That's not non-negotiable. Take the Hulu, take the Netflix.
You can take Prime away. You gotta keep OnlyFans. All right.
I saw a meme, and then they in the meme they had the link to the person's OnlyFans that they were memeing, and just to see, I went into the web, $15 a month.
Yeah, well, that's how they get you in though. Like a lot of OnlyFans, there's like 2-door protection, so it's like $15 a month.
You know a lot about this.
Okay.
I actually, to be honest, I was curious if that's the case. Is there more once you pay that fee?
Isn't that how? Do you remember what's the redheaded like? What's the redheaded?
Now we're getting specific.
Bella Thorne.
Yeah, Bella Thorne. Didn't she get like she got in trouble because she put up like multiple barriers and she was charging people like hundreds of dollars to subscribe to her OnlyFans?
Yeah,
that's what's up.
And she wasn't even posting like
or anything,
posting
like stuff that she was posting on Instagram.
Hey, get that money.
Oh,
that's right.
So
it's not like haters.
So you know what I didn't realize was that OnlyFans wasn't just a porn site. I always thought OnlyFans was just for porn, but it's not.
It's not.
You can make it for anything. Yeah. Like it's like a Patreon.
You can
and Patreon, but like Patreon. Patreon doesn't allow nudity.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You know who recently created an OnlyFans account? the president of the United States.
Get the fudge out of here.
He created one once he got kicked off of Twitter. He created an OnlyFans account.
That's a good second.
I don't blame him. He probably get money too.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you something. This household is
Household
been-
divided.
it's very tense lately. Very tense. I move out in 2 weeks though. I'm super excited.
Hey, congrats.
Nobody's been arrested in your household yet?
Yo.
Weren't any spur of the moment trips to DC last Wednesday?
Someone gone for that whole day that you didn't notice. Yo, you saw that lady get punched in the face.
No.
There was I guess she was a security guard, this black lady, and they were like antagonizing her, and then one of the women like touched her mask, like didn't assault, but like definitely like touched and yanked the mask, and then it came back, and that lady just threw one right jab. It wasn't even a hook. It was just a quick bam, and leaking, just blood coming out of her nose. One punch, and then then she was like, "Oh, people started throwing racial slurs." I'm like, "Lady, it's okay. You landed the punch that mattered. They could say all they want. They lost. They lost."
Did you?
It was satisfying punch.
Did you see the lady that got pepper sprayed and she was like complaining about it?
Yeah, the
Yes.
Animaniacs.
But then it looked it like someone analyzed the video and she was like crying and it was like she did not look like she got pepper sprayed, and it looked like there was an onion in her like she had a tissue, not a tissue but like a rag, and she was like crying but her eyes weren't red at all, and she wasn't like, she was like, "I got maced," and it was on TikTok, and the guy was like, "Hold on a second, let's bring it back." And they looked at the video and there's a freeze frame and there's an onion in her like rag.
She's just like huffing it, like
Yeah, so she was like making her like
Just
acting
straight
like she got
lying.
maced, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
yeah,
like,
man, it is all I know from what I hear around here. Antifa, baby. That's all it is. It's just Antifa.
Antifa.
Cards on the table. I don't know what that means.
They're like I honestly have no idea. I mean, I know they're like anti-fascism.
Yeah,
Isn't that what
that's what it
for?
stands for.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
It's like anarchists, basically. They're like the new punks.
And yeah, that's all it was.
I just saw everyone posting Antifa. I was like, I don't.
But, like,
who
the
are we
thing-
blaming? What's
so, like,
going on?
The thing about Antifa was like, aren't they like, don't they mainly dress all in black? Like, isn't that their whole shtick?
Well, I think that the argument is they mask themselves in the hype of the moment to
yeah, they were looking like Republicans and causing damage is what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn. Talk about these guys must have Harvard degrees to be this well spies and infiltrate,
they're all chameleons.
Yeah, they all have years of social media Republican presence so that this moment this moment we strike.
I will say, I think one of the funnier things that come out of this is all of the videos of people like not getting on flights or whatever. Now everyone that's blacklisted, that stuff is so funny. The people throwing fits because they're on the no fly lists or whatever. Oh
And,
my
like,
god,
yeah,
those are
every
great.
day it's funny, like looking online, like I'll go on like Google News or whatever, and it's like new person arrested from the man with Camp Auschwitz sweatshirt arrested in Virginia and stuff like that. Like,
And have you guys noticed they're all shaved now?
what do you like? Their heads?
Like they're showing pictures of people from the videos. Like the example off the top of my head is the guy who took the stand.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
physically took that stand. He had like this big beard, and like then they had the mugshot of him, and he's clean shaven. And there was a couple of people like everyone got home from the riot, and they were like, "Well, better shave."
Well, did you see the representative? He was in there. A representative stormed the building, and in my head, I'm like, "Bitch, you could have just put a suit in and walked in before it all happened."
You already have authority to go into the building. Like,
He got arrested at his grandma's house.
Oh yeah, I know that. Okay, yeah, I forgot it. Yeah,
my favorite thing was like all these people were like making videos and like putting up stuff of them doing it and like taking pictures and putting it on social media, and it was like you know this is a crime. Like, why are you blatantly just putting stuff up that you're like the guy that put his feet up on was it Pelosi's desk?
Yeah, Nancy
Yeah.
Like
Pelosi's,
posted
yeah.
a picture and like there was a guy.
He stole her laptop, right?
Yeah. like it was like
what did you
it was
think would happen
yeah,
from
like,
that?
do you think this is not a crime? Like you're storming a federal building and
Like-
going
like-
into people's offices without their permission. Like,
Hey, these bricks in your pocket they can track. You think they're not going to track their own
and
laptops?
it's not even that. They were posting it to Facebook. This guy, the one guy, oh, I forget what he did. He was one of the people that was like in the pictures or whatever, and he posted a Facebook Live video after he left the Capitol, like after he left the building, and was like, "Oh, we just stormed the Capitol. Like I can't believe I'm in there. My face is all over the news." And it's like,
All over
why are you
Facebook now,
posting
bro.
it? Like, I'm sure the things in the news were saying, "Hey, can you identify these people? If you can't arrest them." Like, what would make you think to go?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go throw my face all over social media.
It is pretty good. Hey, you want to make an appearance? Want to say hi? Okay, then get
Oh,
up. Oh, yeah, no, it's hilarious. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions. What was I gonna say? I'm moving in 2 weeks, but then also I got a new job. I gave him my 2
out
weeks
your way?
yesterday.
Out your way?
Yeah. So it's 20 minutes away. I will be officially done with PA. I have no reason,
Wow.
not even for you motherfuckers. I'll never see you guys again.
Done.
are you
Cut
working
ties.
You're working in Jersey now too?
yeah. It's like
And you're gonna have to get a Jersey license, get
Yep.
a Jersey license plate,
yeah.
start wearing cheetah print.
Now I'm going to
That's
start
right.
yelling at you on the street when I don't know who it is.
You're gonna start turning yourself into Philly fan, even though you're from Jersey.
Yeah. Now I'll become a Philly fan, right? Now that I live in Jersey.
Big
It's
Eagles
right.
fan over here now.
Yeah.
You're gonna start calling them hoagies and peppers. And go Eagles.
But yeah, I sent my 2 weeks in, and I'm just chilling now. Lucia's like, "Oh, you got to go to work tomorrow." I'm like, "I don't fucking care. What are we gonna do? Fire me?
Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh? remember-
Write me up. Write me up."
That is the best feeling though, when you like give your 2 weeks in at a job and then you're kind of like when I left Wagsworth, that's how I felt. Like I remember they had like a
Classic.
strict no phones policy, and like that last week I was like, like, just, like, what are you gonna do? Write me up?
You were like Facebook Living it.
Yeah.
You were-
Oh man, yeah, that's my big news. That and I'm moving, but that shit. So I'll have like a week off. I scheduled like my week, like I took off, so like that way I have a full week to get
That's the
ready
move to
to move
make.
into my house. Yeah.
That's
You're
the move.
the week off before the move.
No, I have the week off right. So we move in the 23rd. I have that weekend, the week of the 25th. I have off.
Oh, that's nice.
And
You can
then
like
I start
get a
the
bunch
1st
of
of February.
unpacking and shit done, and
Yeah.
probably just play video
then-
games all day.
Hell yeah, and have to watch
Live the dream.
Anakin as he pisses in the house probably because he's not used to it.
Yeah.
You really think you'll have issues with him? I mean, he was in an apartment.
No. It's just So you want something funny? So he came here, but he used to always visit. So when he finally started staying here, it was all under control. But then he fucking started. Lucia's dad redid the basement, brand new. It's awesome, right? It's like a real cool man cave now, right? He can't stop peeing in there. He's no longer allowed. He's never peed down there. He redid the basement. Everything's brand new, paint, he can't stop peeing down there.
Like-
And it's not even pee. It's just like him, like a tinkle, just to be like, this is my area.
That's the territory tinkle.
Yeah. So I'm figuring that he's gonna do it to this house because it's not gonna smell like him. So because he did it because it didn't smell like him downstairs.
Right.
You know what I mean? So motherfucker's gonna pee in my brand new carpet, my brand new house. I already hate him.
Almost had it for 3 years. I already hate him.
Yeah. What was your big news, Owen? What you got?
I'm getting the COVID vaccine tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
All right,
gonna
well,
spend
make
$10,000
sure
on
you
that?
send pictures of your third arm when it grows in and all.
That's what I'm saying. When my arm balloons up to out here, I'll take a picture. But
Bill Gates, thank you.
Literally, like my shot time is from 4 to 5 p.m. because they have to keep me from between 15 and 30 minutes in a holding room to make sure I don't have like a serious adverse effect of the vaccine.
Yeah.
All right, so questions. Do you shoot? Do you have to go back for like a second shot, or is it just one shot?
Like, when I go tomorrow and get it, then I have to like sign up. I have to fill out some form to sign up for the second round.
Okay, and then so I assume it's because you work at a school that you're qualified for.
Yeah, no, I like it happened so fast. So Wednesday, I went into a meeting with with some people, and I got an email that afternoon saying, "Hey, we have a select amount of vaccines. If you're interested in getting one, sign up for this date." And it said like, we'll send you a date probably within the next 2 weeks. And then I checked my email tonight and it said your scheduled vaccine date is January 15th at 4 p.m. I was like,
Damn.
all right.
Whoa.
Not to freak you out, but have you seen like that side effect, Bell's palsy? So like it
really?
looks
That's with like everything. Like that can happen to anybody. Like,
yeah. People are saying it's not just that vaccine. Other vaccines cause
I think that is like a
very
side
rare.
effect to it's like any vaccine or whatever.
you can get the
It still
flu
sucks.
shot and be like this the next day. So
You can be like Ted. I'm
Yeah.
a little fucked up.
no, like my boss got the COVID vaccine during Christmas break because he does like EMT stuff, and he said like the first day, the first day after, it just felt like shit, like he was just tired and stuff like that, and then he's getting the next round. I think he said next week sometime. So he said he heard the second round is a lot more heavier, like a lot more. Like it gives you a harder side effect than the first round, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
They stick you with 2 needles at the same time, and they don't tell you which one has it.
Lucia got it. She
she got it.
Yeah, she got it. And my cousin already got 2 shots.
Yeah, she got 2 shots already.
She got the first one and she's scheduled, and then my cousin Christian, he got both of them already.
Well, he's a doctor and shit, right? Or like a nurse.
Yeah, he's
right?
a nurse in a hospital, so he already got it. But Lucia was like feeling sick, and her arm was hurting more than normal. She's like, "Damn, this hurts even more than the flu shot." So I just kept saying she got COVID, so get the fuck off me.
Is there do we have any idea when us layman people are gonna get it? Like, I haven't looked into it. Like, in my defense, as a lazy person, I have no idea.
2030.
I don't know.
No,
Yeah, perfect.
I don't know how. I guess schools were, but it's only certain schools were phase 1B, like A1B or something like that.
Oh, I have no idea how it works.
It's that Catholic cash money.
Like they're like millionaires and stuff are paying like top dollar to get this. You know what I mean? Like
Us peasants. Yeah,
that's what
They
they
were talking about that on Two Bears. They were saying like if somebody came out and said like, give me $4,000 and you get both vaccines, they'd be like, hell yeah. I mean, I would get $4,000, but if I was rich, I would probably do it.
Yeah.
How much would you be willing to spend for the vaccine right now?
In my current
no, like whatever amount of money you could get.
I got 50 cents.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's one of those things like
$2.50
because it's available to me. I'm gonna do it, but like I don't know if I would get it if I had to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because in all reality, like
1999.
It's not like I'm gonna be able to like stop wearing my mask. You know what I mean? Like
tree fitty.
Directly changing anything.
I said, I got no
I don't know. It's just to make me feel a little bit feel like I'm a little bit, safer.
They pay me.
I'm gonna get it as soon as I can because I'll feel like
No, you give me a Wawa sandwich and I'll go. You give me a hoagie to go, I'll take the vaccine.
Hey, you're gonna be in Jersey.
Give me the cookies and the juice box after blood drives. Just give me those.
Yeah. Give me a juice box and a SpongeBob Band-Aid, and I'll sign up. I'm good.
Speaking of, have you guys seen the trailer for the new SpongeBob show? That looks horrible.
SpongeBob show,
like they're kids or something like that.
Yeah, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy, and all of them are like little kids, and they're CGI'd, and it looked
Camp
horrible.
Coral.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
it.
We share a screen.
I didn't know that.
We share a screen. Get this playing.
I'm just looking at images. Ugh.
It doesn't look better in motion.
It's pretty weird.
I don't think the animation itself is like horrible, but it begs the question why. Like, I don't know.
Oh, it's like 3D animation?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Like I don't know. I assume the 2D is cheaper and I think it looks better, but
we'll see. Oh man.
Also not kids. But
yeah. Did you see whatchamacallit, Netflix released yesterday that they're gonna have a new movie on Netflix every week for the whole year of 2021?
So
that's insane.
They're turning into a movie theater. Like Netflix is literally turning
pretty much.
Into a movie
I mean,
seizing the moment.
They took COVID and they ran with it.
theater.
Yeah.
There's
Yep.
but there's like a shit ton of movies. There's like a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence that's coming out. Not till like, I don't think that's till like late.
Yeah, that's got to be Oscar season,
still-
like November.
That's still, yeah, I think that's still filming. But there's fuck, what was it? There was a movie with Ryan Reynolds, The Rock, and
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. That's what it was. I didn't even see the trailer for it. I mean, I saw like the snippet for it, but
I don't think they have a real trailer yet.
Yeah.
I think it's just that.
It's just that, yeah.
Oh, speaking of Gal Gadot, did you
Wonder
guys love Bruce Almighty too? That movie was Bruce Almighty.
I watched it on Christmas, like when it came out. When
Wait,
like
what?
you saw Wonder Woman
What?
1984.
Yeah, Wonder Woman
Yeah.
19 it was
She
Bruce
kept on losing
Almighty.
her power because she, yeah.
Everyone got their wish. She emails yes to all. Everyone started getting their wish. The whole city started going crazy.
Surprisingly, Morgan Freeman was actually God in the movie too.
Nick, that might be the best take I've heard about that movie.
I remember watching
What
it.
movie is this? What
Wonder
movie?
Woman
Wonder Woman
1984.
84, the second, the new movie.
I watched it on Christmas Day. I watched it twice on Christmas Day, actually. I watched it once with like Kayla and her one brother, and then I watched it again that night with her other brother who came home. And I was like, I watched it at first, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And then I watched it again, and I was like, I don't know about that. I was like,
That's that. I've only seen it once, but I saw it the first time. I was like, oh, like I enjoyed it for what it was, like whatever. But the more I thought about it, it was one of those things. The more holes you could poke at it,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like
Did you
the
see
worse it
the
was.
CGI for the scene where she's like fighting the people on the road in the Middle East or whatever, and
Yeah,
like she's
yeah.
flying, like he shoots a rocket and she catches it with the rope and starts flying. So many people are like, because that's how that works.
She ripped off Thor.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
mean? She's like Legolas. She weighs a feather. She's an actual elf.
Legolas.
Yeah, that was pretty weak. Yo, but did you guys see Soul?
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I liked it.
I was
I liked
watching
it
it and half watching it. So.
That was really good. It's not a kids movie though. I don't think
That's
a
what
single
like
kid.
it was a little. I don't know. It was not a bad movie. It was very good. But at the same time, we watched that on Christmas Day,
Mhm.
and at that point, I was just like, "Well, this is a little like sad for
Yeah.
Christmas."
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like,
Like,
a
I-
deep, sad. Yeah.
I'm thinking like, oh, a new Pixar movie, cute little like looking soul characters, and then like we're watching Christmas night. I got a nice little buzz going on. I'm like, oh yeah, let's get this going. And I'm just like sitting there like I want to
People
cry my
dying.
eyes out.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we turned it on for Ollie because we were like, oh, it's a new animation movie. He'll probably like it. Nope.
No.
Just the second it started, he just started like running away playing with his toys. So I was like half watching it and like half trying to like keep him calm. But I was like, yeah, this is definitely an adult movie.
Wait,
Like,
so
this is definitely made
like-
for
yeah, all you guys have seen Inside Out too, right?
Yeah.
Actually, we watched that right after we watched Soul.
Did you? So there's a fan theory that the girl that the guy is,
20,
I guess the,
22
like,
or whatever, right?
girl soul,
21.
21.
yeah, whatever number or name is, whatever. There's a fan theory that when she goes down to Earth, she becomes the little girl from Inside Out, like the little
That's-
girl
yeah.
with all the emotions.
My favorite was I love the jokes. Some of the jokes were really good when she was she was falling down to earth to start her life, and I was like, damn. don't land in the Middle East. She might have had a point about not wanting to go to Earth. Oh my god, yeah, I was dying.
Did you see the guy from Up? His voice made a cameo in Soul, in the movie, like the old guy.
The old guy?
Yeah. What 21 or 20, whatever the hell the little soul's name was like going through all the mentors she had, and one of them was Carl, like the voice from Up.
That's funny.
No. Okay.
Speaking of, like, in that movie, I know I don't know the actor's name, but the guy that's in every Pixar movie, apparently
John
his
Ratzenberger.
like role in Soul is like a cameo and it's not credited, but he's in it. And yeah, because that was funny enough. My brother Andrew, like, immediately when it was over, he was like, "Worst Pixar movie ever." What's his name wasn't even in it, and like he was dead serious. So he was like, he was just pissed off this guy wasn't in. But next day they actually said, they were like, "Oh yeah, he's in it. He's got a small cameo role and it's not credited." I have yet to figure out who it is. I don't know. I haven't looked it up either. So
Interesting.
You know what? I was trying to figure out, but yeah, whatchamacallit? Cyberpunk 2077 came out a while ago, like a couple months ago. Did you know they put out an apology video? Like the CEO of whatever put out an apology video, like saying like, "We are so sorry." It came out, I think, yesterday.
I saw.
Oh my god!
They released like a letter. I didn't see the video.
He put out a video, like it's like a 7-minute video or something like that, like apologizing for like everything.
Oh my god, that game I'm very excited to play, but I am in no rush to buy a broken game.
Yeah, if I were to get that game now, it would be solely to see how bad it is. Like,
just all the glitches and everything.
My friend and I were talking about, like, if you played it now, like, I would turn the internet off so it couldn't update, and I wanted to see what's on the disc.
Wait, do you have a PS5?
I do have a PS5, yeah.
Okay, good, because someone I know bought it for a PS4 and was like, yeah, I kind of want to return it and just wait till I get a PS5. The game is not meant to be played on a PS4.
I've seen so many videos of people like playing and like they'll be doing something like shooting a gun and then it just goes boom and like, sorry, PS4 can out, whatever, you know. Like,
so it's meant for PC and up, like PC and then PS5 for the new Xboxes, which is insane because this game's been in development for like 7 years.
PlayStation took it off the store, off the digital store. It's not even there.
And I think it's because they lied. I think they like kind of like went around Sony and they're like, we don't fucking play like that.
I mean, how does this get like it's gold something, like it gets golden approved or whatever the hell it is when it's like ready to be sold? And it's like a big thing because a game studio will be like, "Oh, our game is gold ready, like it's ready. We're just doing the marketing for a month now and getting you hyped." It's like someone at whatever was Project Red, someone there was just like, yeah, that's just not ready.
Probably because they probably tested it on like the most maxed out PC or something like that possible, and they were like,
it's meant for PC.
They're like, oh, this works perfectly, and then you throw it on a PS4, which is what a 5-year-old console right now, like probably like 4 or 5 years old,
6 years old, 7 years old,
2014.
Okay, so almost 7 years old now.
I thought I knew it was a big deal when IGN released a second review because their first review was on the PC version, and then they did a review just for consoles, and it's like the PC review is like a 9 out of 10 or whatever, and then the console's like a 3. It's like they were like, yeah, don't do this.
Yeah, my favorite is like the whole game. I like the concept, but did you see like that first week where streamers kept accidentally having sex with that male prostitute? So there's a male prostitute that you meet really early in the game, and like the game's like, it's about sex, drugs, killing, right, shooting, and there's a male prostitute I guess you run into really early in the game, and I guess people aren't used to the dialogue tree, like people are just spamming A or X, just spamming it, and then they hit yes, and they have to watch a cutscene. They have to watch a cutscene of them having sex with a guy, and it's like a few streamers got caught with that shit because they just spamming X. and they're like trying to block the screen.
Didn't they have the whole thing of like they had like you could like customize your penis and stuff like that? And
Yeah,
like
it's not like crazy, but
I kept thinking that was a bit whenever I saw that on Twitter. Like that can't be real.
like do you can you use it in the game? Like
I mean, you have sex in the game, but you don't get to see it.
yeah, I was like, why is that an option? Like there's just some like I know it was like a Swedish guy that's the CEO. I feel like it's just some weird Swedish guy like we put his they can
all you can do from what I saw, all you can do to it is like there's 2 different sizes, and then you can have circumcised or uncircumcised. That's it.
I'm gonna choose the smaller one.
And then and it was funny because you can make a girl character but still give yourself a penis, and like a lot of streamers were like, making a girl character, and they were like, oh, I can give my girl a penis, hell yeah. and then he one of the guys I watched, he was like, he put it back to like a vagina. He goes, "Yeah, this is boring." He put it back to a penis and he hit save, and he says, "I'm gonna play with a penis."
One of the dialogue tree things that I saw that was funny was that people found out that like characters that you could romanticize in the game, like they're either like gay or straight. So like if you're a male character, you can't romanticize a gay female. And so like people were like, I gotta redo the whole game. I have a crush on so and so.
Damn. Yeah, no, it's pretty well thought out. I feel like this is a game like the new GTA where you'll be playing it for years. Yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff to do. But my PC can't run it. Brendan's could. But
I was thinking about getting it, and I was like, I probably couldn't do like any like really, really high graphics or anything, but I was like, I could. But I don't want to get it until I'm probably gonna wait till it either goes on sale in like a year and a half or so.
Yeah.
Then like all the
Fortnite's
bugs will be
free.
fixed.
Yes.
Yeah. The highest. Okay, so this game.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Wait, Cyberpunk?
Game Cyberpunk 2077.
I literally have no idea what you guys.
All right.
any
Long
TikTok
story
or anything
short,
about it?
someone released a game. It was like 8 years in the making. Everyone was hyped, and if you had a PS4 and you got it, it didn't work. It just didn't work.
It just didn't work.
Like on average, this one guy said it would crash twice an hour, just completely crash the system.
You didn't see any of the TikToks, Owen, of like the guy, like Keanu Reeves with the silver arm, and he's like, "All right, samurai," and then he'd like walk into a door or something like that. You didn't see any of them?
I haven't seen any of them.
There's been so many TikToks of like a guy that has the silver.
realm.
It's whatever Keanu Reeves character is in the game.
He's busy
Keanu
investigating. He's busy looking into OnlyFans. That's why he hasn't been around.
No, actually, I watched the Queen's Gambit over vacation when we were at the Poconos.
They look good.
Been playing a lot of chess recently.
Are you doing it like the Bugs Life guy? You're just playing yourself over and over again?
Yes.
Yeah, chess is pretty good. I would like to get into it. I'll play some games with you.
No, but wait, have you guys watched or like seen any of the Queen's Gambit yet? It's actually
I watched.
I still have not. I do want to watch it.
Yeah,
you
it's
told
on
me
my list.
you and Andrew said it was very good.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's
It
on
looks
my
really
list,
good.
but I've been watching too much Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh yeah.
I
had it on Hulu, and I was like, oh, I have to rewatch this.
Does Malcolm in the Middle still hold up as just hilarious?
Yes. I remember as a kid, we'd be watching it, and my mom would walk in. She'd be like, "Why do you guys watch this show? All they do is yell at each other." And I kind of thought to myself, "No, they don't." Now I'm watching it, I'm like, "Oh, yeah, they do." The mom just yells the entire show.
That's
I
great.
actually think I talked to you, Brendan, that one of the only scenes I remember is when the kid's telling someone that his favorite time of day is when he's on the bus ride going from school to home. He's like, because you're leaving school, but you're not at home yet.
What?
No, I was gonna say the only show that's been in my backlog, but it's been forever. I still haven't watched The Boys.
Oh, neither have I.
that's
Neither have
such a
I.
good
I don't
show.
was it either?
The second
Girl,
season.
I haven't watched the second season.
And I'm not going to because WandaVision comes out tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, I gotta watch
2
that.
episodes.
You know what show? I cannot stress how much I hate how good it is. I hate this show,
That
but
was
I
a roller
keep
coaster.
watching it because I was like, damn, it's too good to not to stop. Cobra Kai.
That's another one. I've heard good
that,
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I cannot stand this. It's very
Well, it was a YouTube show at first.
Yeah.
It was like a YouTube Red show or whatever.
and it still is. The third season just came out, and you could tell it was still made by YouTube.
Okay.
So the third
Didn't
season
Netflix pick it up
is
or
not on
something?
Netflix?
So it's owned by Netflix. The third season came out on Netflix, but
But it's
it
still-
was recorded by YouTube.
Okay.
It was it was
So
still
if they
shot by
make a
YouTube.
fourth, that'll probably be Netflix.
No,
quality.
I'm apparently hearing that the fourth was also shot by YouTube. What? And so the fourth will come out on Netflix, and then if it's good, the fifth will finally be shot by
This will
Netflix.
still come out on YouTube.
And at that point,
that one will
nobody
come
would-
out on YouTube with Netflix quality.
And for the you know how a lot of movies get sponsored and they do like remember Spider-Man that he used Bing and you're like okay they
Yeah.
just broke the illusion.
Or like
So for the
like-
first time, so for the first time, I knew it was shot by YouTube still this season because he used Gmail, and I was like, oh, this is realistic. And but man, it's real like boomer humor for sure. Like it really is. But it's
Boomer, like
so
make fun of Boomer or for
Oh
Boomer?
no. Boomer's making fun of younger people. It's
Okay.
a lot of jokes like that, and that's okay. Some of it's like inexcusable.
Because the main guy is older, right? He's like in his
it's the bad
30s or-
kid in the first one.
Didn't
Yeah,
they
yeah,
bring
yeah.
back like the Karate Kid too? Like, isn't he in the show?
So yeah. So I can't spoil what happens, but there's a lot of the past brought in, and it's cool because it's like Star Wars where they're introducing a new generation.
It's like Star Wars.
Yeah, I saw it
I'm
on
like,
I know
Snapchat.
what
There's
you
some new like girl
yeah. So like
karate
it's
people
cool.
and they kicked each other's asses and
Yeah, so like
It was
it's
weird.
the
I don't know
show-
why it
the
showed
show
up.
is doing a great job, like keeping like, oh, remember that, so all the boomers still watch it, and then it's like, oh, look at this, the new wave, this is the new generation type thing, and it works really well, and I hate how good it is. Like it ended, and I was like, God damn, I have to watch the fourth season now. Like when it comes
so
out,
you've
it's
seen all 3 seasons now?
yeah, it's so good, and I hate every second of it.
What's the length, like episode and seasons?
I mean, it's like 30 minutes tops. Some are longer, some are shorter.
Okay.
But
That's pretty
It's-
bingeable.
it's pretty, and you got to get used to the YouTube production quality.
Mm.
You'll get used to it pretty fast because the story's still pretty damn good.
I mean, I watched Red versus Blue on Netflix, so you can find some crap
Oh
on Netflix.
my god, yeah. So it's good. The second season ends on like a okay, so I gotta see what happens the third season. And the third season ended in like a all right, can't wait to see the fourth. But
Is, like, for the longest, like when I guess it got put on Netflix before the third season came out, and like everybody was talking about it and watching it and like
Yeah.
going crazy about it, and I was like, I thought this was just some bullshit like YouTube like show that they put up and nobody watched, like
it's good, and I hate how much I like it. Because I was like, this is it's corny, and it's like,
But that
you know how in
was
some
Karate Kid.
yeah. So like it's like, let's say this is the level of like, this is so corny, I'm not gonna watch it. It's right there. It's right there of corniness where you're like, damn, this shit is so corny, but damn, I gotta see how this shit ends. Like you have to.
No,
There's
you know what?
like
Okay.
what?
good. No,
One example was there's a running joke where he doesn't know how to use a laptop, and it's like, okay, you're not tech savvy, I get it, whatever. That's a joke amongst older people, fine. But there was a scene where he was pawning the laptop. He's like, yo, my laptop doesn't work. What's going on? Like he brought it back to the pawn shop. He goes, well, have you charged it? He goes, well, you said it was wireless. And I was like, God.
Oh,
Really? Is that really a joke we're just gonna say?
that's
So, like, that's the level-
I feel like that's a joke where he'd look at the camera like,
yeah.
it was wireless.
I feel like that told you just how old the writers were.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you weren't
They're-
sure.
they're the
and then
original
that joke
writers.
came out and they're like, oh, okay.
They're the
Yeah.
original writers of Karate Kid 1.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like the corniness is so close to being like, yo, fuck this show. This shit is just corn, but it's right there and it's really good. It's really good.
You know what show I was thinking about the other day that like it's taking forever for another season and I really don't give a shit anymore. Stranger Things.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm so over Stranger Things.
I was thinking about that because like I think I guess they did it for Halloween, but they continue doing it. I guess in LA they did like a pop up drive through Stranger Things like
Interesting.
not
Yeah.
like amusement thing, like a like a haunted house drive through thing.
Yeah.
And they were doing that, and then I saw something that they were filming season 4 or whatever, and I was just like, I don't give a shit anymore. Number one, all the kids are so old now; they're just not going to make sense in the show. Like all of them are like 18 or above now, so it's like they're not like they were like 14 in the last season, and not that like they were older, like the actors were older than 14, but they were supposed to be playing like like younger
I think that
teenagers. But now it's like, are they just gonna jump 4 years in the future? Like, you know what I mean? It just
they might. You never know.
You know why they might, or the only reason from season 3 that I remember off the top of my head that might say they do is the fact that the one kid moves, right? So like I could kind of see them doing a time jump and he coming back.
What happened in season 3? It's been so long ago since I watched it.
That's what. Like, does anyone remember when that even dropped?
I think it was
season 3 that they ended in the mall.
That was
like
the mall.
Yeah.
What was season?
And then
2?
then Drake started coming into the picture. It was weird. I remember that season. Yeah, it was some weird shit.
Drake started really creepily standing behind Millie Bobby Brown, and it was just kind of like,
boys.
Huh?
What?
Wasn't that what she was saying back then? He was like, "What? We just like I talked to him about boys." And
he's kind of like, okay. Because that was in like when she was saying that stuff, that was like the height of like everybody getting called out, like the Matt Lauers and Louis C.K.'s and stuff like that.
Wait. Yeah. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I really want a new season to come out of, but I haven't heard anything around it. Black Mirror. I think
they
going on right now.
They just the producers of Black Mirror just released something new.
Yeah,
on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It's called Death 2020 or something like that.
Is it a documentary?
Yeah,
wait,
what?
Documentary. It's like a mockumentary. Yeah.
What's it called? Death
2020. I haven't seen the trailer, but I saw the clip of Phoebe.
And Phoebe's like a politician or something like that.
Yeah, she's just like, everyone hates conservatives, and she says it like 6 times straight or something.
Oh, the lady from Friends.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is Phoebe?
I don't know her real name.
I think
that's her friend's name.
Phoebe. Lisa Kudrow.
Oh,
sure.
One thing I wanted to say about Stranger Things is I think Netflix is no longer. Well, no, he's just said there's going to be a movie every single fucking weekend. But Netflix is getting better with releasing good content, better content. And I think Stranger Things was the first like good thing Netflix came out with.
Well, Orange is the New Black.
No, that didn't come out with.
That was their first show. That was their first original show.
Was it really?
Yeah, wow. I remember
that
watching.
Was good. I mean, I didn't watch it, but I know that's like highly rated.
I finished it. It was really good. It was really good.
I think Stranger Things was like best content available at the time.
Yeah.
Well, season 1 still
I remember
probably
when
holds
that
up.
season 1 came out. I would come home from the apartment and you guys. I remember I came in on like the second to last episode, and I remember what's Billy Bobby Brown 11 and what's his face kiss in the end.
You know her real name, but you don't know 11.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know her real name with 3 names in it, but not a number.
But I remember like the main kid and her like kiss at the end, and I didn't like Billy Bobby Brown had a shaved head, so I was like, are they gay? And the show's about like 2 kids like growing up like being gay together, and
we said that.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, what did we say? What did we say?
You were like,
said,
because I always thought it was just like a Halloween show because that's when it came out. It came out around Halloween time, and you guys would always watch it after work every day, and I would like go and do something in my room or whatever.
You go do something in your room.
And I happened to watch
Brendan.
like the second to last episode or something like that, and they kiss. I was like, are they
gay?
Gay? And yeah, gay.
Yeah, gay.
And you guys are like, yeah, it's about like 2 kids that are growing up together. And
I don't remember saying that.
I was like,
sounds like something we would
Does
say.
anyone else remember season 2 being dog shit?
The
I
season-
remember
season
season
2 was
3 being. I mean, well, yeah. Well, I don't remember what season 2 was about. I remember like they had the
season
little
2 was
Demogorgon
about,
guy.
like,
but
the
Yeah,
thing
and they
that-
had that like whole thing where Eleven goes off on her own, and there's a whole episode
Oh, that
dedicated to her.
episode?
There's like a whole other like army
you
of
meet all these new people that you never see again.
Yeah.
It's like who cares?
The writers are just
Yeah.
like, we don't know where to go with this, so we're just gonna fuck off with them.
Yep.
No, I remember when you got me into the show, Nick. Well, when you said you wanted to watch it, you came home from work one day, and this was your description was like, "Yo, this guy at work told me about a new show on Netflix that's like about the '80s or something." And I was like, oh, "Okay." Wait, your audio went out, Nick.
Nick, your audio's out.
Dead.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me make sure. Okay. Yeah. So, that's how they were describing it. They were like, "Oh, it just feels like the 80s." The reason why the show was big is because everyone who's from the 80s said how much it feels like the 80s.
Mhm.
And to be fair, if we're gonna do that, if we're gonna compare it, I think Cobra Kai is a better show than Stranger Things.
But
Like-
that takes place in the present, right?
Yeah, but people who like the 80s, that's the Karate Kid, right? If we're gonna mention like
Because
stuff
it's
that
the
makes
same
you feel
writers.
good about the 80s, I think from where Cobra Kai has ended this season, you guys better just drop Stranger Things and watch that shit.
I mean,
I do want to watch it.
that'll be on my list too. I have so much shit on my list now, but I just
And I
feel like
think the
Stranger Things.
reason why they do such a good job, I think too, is Stranger Things is like, what the fuck's going on? We still have no idea what the Upside Down is. We still don't know much about anything. About what's the villain in that movie
And what's
the
his
show.
name is just alive after dying now.
Yeah,
Like
and so, but Cobra Kai, yo, there is a villain, and I want someone to fuck that guy up when he's
the
on
best part
screen.
about Cobra Kai that I like just guessing here, but they actually beat people up in it. Like it's
No, but
literally
there's this
fighting.
guy who's the villain, and that's what makes the show so good. There's a clear villain, and he's so good at being a villain that you're like, man, come on, can someone bust through here and fuck this man up? But you can't. Like, he's so like slippery. Like, they can't. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's like he's slipping through the cracks, so they just can't get him. And that's what makes the show so damn fucking good. Even with the corny jokes.
You know what that just reminded me of? Something I want to talk about. Of wanting someone to beat someone up really bad is the whole Paul brothers thing of
Oh my gosh.
Logan Paul is fighting Floyd Mayweather, and Jake Paul has been calling out Conor McGregor.
Well, did you
all
hear?
the
Did you hear
time,
Jake Paul
like that?
moved out of L.A. because he said the L.A. lifestyle was affecting his boxing career? So he had to
Yeah,
move
like
out
it
of
was
LA
like, shut the fuck up.
so he
dude.
can like
You're
train
fucking-
for.
Oh my god, who the hell
Well, I heard-
cares?
Yeah,
Well,
right.
what I
Like,
heard somebody say the other day that I think is totally like true. Rich people need to stop acting like boxing is like normal. Like boxing like fucks you up for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
like
yeah,
like
and
Nate
the
Robinson-
Democrats should learn.
but they treat it like it's a workout. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah. Nate Robinson getting knocked out. Like, yeah, Jake. I
Yeah.
would say like Jake he's a licensed boxer. That's
Yeah.
considered weapons.
But he fought a YouTuber and a former NBA star who was
but
like
that's what I'm saying.
5'6".
That's what I'm
you know
saying.
I mean?
though.
Like, it's
For
not
Nate
like he fought,
Robinson,
like
like Nate Robinson could have like serious head damage for the rest of
Yeah.
his life now. Like,
Yeah, he definitely
he
could.
came
Like
back 10
getting
years
knocked
earlier than
out.
he was supposed to.
Yeah,
Like,
getting
I-
knocked out by an amateur.
I understand he's
Dangerous.
now like he knows his place, like the Jake Paul knows his place where he's the villain. Like, that's why he's calling out Conor McGregor, and like he was like calling him a bitch and like calling his wife a dog and shit like
Pretty
that.
wild. He's the
and-
villain compared to McGregor, right?
Yeah, right. Compared to well, you want McGregor to kick the shit out of him. Like I know McGregor is also a fucking dickhead, but like compared to a 22-year-old, YouTuber who thinks he's a boxer now to someone who's actually a world championship fighter, got beat by Floyd Mayweather, but like a fighter in the sense of he's a world championship MMA fighter. But it's just and then the whole thing with Logan Paul wanting is gonna fight Floyd Mayweather. Like,
Yeah.
he is. I mean, I know it's for the money. Floyd Mayweather is just doing it for the money, and he apparently has been training him as well. So I think it's just like his kind of like letting him,
Wait, Floyd's been training him?
I think he's been not Floyd's been training him, but he's been like doing training with Floyd Mayweather. So like I think this was his way of being
Just
like,
rich people
throwing
fighting.
him a bone, like here,
Yo,
like, I'll fight
I'm
you.
gonna tell you right now, I'm not a gambler, but I'm about to throw like $50 Logan
No.
Paul
The-
because
The
the
odds are like
odds
1,500 to 1 or something like that.
so if you put like $400, you can make like damn
Like
15.
900 grand. Yeah, it's like 15,000 or 1,500 to 1 or something like that.
Holy shit!
When's the
walk,
fight?
walk away with like $4.3 million.
You get if it's like 15 times, $400 will get you $6 grand.
Wow.
So yeah, I might have to throw like 100 at Logan just in case. Like, what if like Mayweather's like, I need to retire?
See,
So,
Nick,
like-
right there, you're making like when I do like FanDuel or whatever bets, and I'm like, oh God, can I do a $5 bet? Is that too high? Nick's over here like, I'm gonna throw 100 on the ball.
I have to. How can you not take that investment? The reward, it's either $100 goes zero or $100 goes like $3 grand.
Smoking like a true gambler.
I don't even like gambling, but this is something I kind of want to gamble on.
I was kind of thinking that with the Embiid right now, his MVP odds are plus 1,000. I was kind of thinking of throwing something on that.
Well, go ahead, because I mean, I swear to God, like, because if I'm thinking Floyd Mayweather's in it for the money, well, if he does some Pulp Fiction shit, I mean, he'll pay himself, and I'll thank him for getting me paid. You know what I mean? That's another stimmy check I wasn't even expecting.
That's the crazy thing about it, though. Like, if you put $100 down on those odds on 1,500 to 1, that's $150,000 payout.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit! You see
How
all right, now
Wait,
it's not even a gamble.
$100? You just
Wait.
said?
It's a $1,500 or 1,500 to 1.
I mean, do you guys just want to split that?
That's 1,500 times
I mean,
1. Like, if you put
I do
$100
25. I would
Yeah,
do 25 into that
We just
pool.
get 25 grand. That's perfectly fine with me.
Wait, I have to. I
I guess
put money down.
technically we could just do 25 on our own without each other.
True.
I'm putting 100. I'll say goodbye to that 100 for the chance, and then I get my 100,000. I'd be like, you stupid motherfuckers! You should have. You didn't have $100. You didn't have $100.
See, but I'd be so but that's the thing, like $25 is way more up my alley of like, whatever,
But
it's
do
$25.
the odds change as it gets closer to the fight?
Yeah, well,
Probably.
It changes as people
betting
bet.
on Logan Paul, then the odds will get smaller and smaller. But if you bet early when the odds are like 1,500 to 1 or something like that, you stick into your odds.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought it adapts to
I
if more
thought it,
people
like,
bet.
No.
the odds will adapt, but you buy into the odds.
You're set.
Like, yeah.
Oh, how much your reward is going to be set.
Correct.
Okay.
Because like if you put
Has
like
anyone said when the
$100
fight
in,
is?
and like he
Everyone gets the
actually
same
wins-
idea.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
actually wins, and like you get less money back.
I'm trying to see like the math.
I don't see it on what are those odds on? Do we know? Like what is it just Vegas?
It was on a podcast that I heard.
on
Yeah,
Vegas.com.
I do not see it on FanDuel.
So
that's
if
why I
let's
was
say if you bet on Mayweather, you would have to bet $5 grand to win $100.
I think only Mayweather has that type of money.
So that's what I'm saying. It's in Mayweather's best interest to bet on Logan and knock himself. I don't believe.
All right. I googled Mayweather to try and find when the date was to try and like if it was on FanDuel, yada yada yada. First news article: Floyd Mayweather wants to have baby with brainwashed stripper girlfriend.
There we go.
Ew.
Okay, look. It's first fighter to bleed. There's like bets on anything.
They're like
absolutely.
the other bets you can do. Like
Yeah.
what are they, prop bets? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, so
I thought that's like the name of the match, like a WWE thing, like first fighter to bleed.
Oh wait, yo, Brennan.
Did you see the
Yeah.
the WWE thing? Yeah.
wait, what? I don't know.
Wait, let me see if I can find the audio for that.
Did you Zach and Nick, did you know Bert Kreischer has a game show on TBS? I think it's
Yeah, it's on TV.
No, I didn't. I know he has the cabin on Netflix, but I don't know. I don't know the game
it's
show.
called The Go Big Show or something like that, and it's basically like an America's Got Talent type thing or whatever.
Like
Okay.
Snoop Dogg and
Snoop
other
Dogg,
people are
Rosario
are-
Dawson, and Cody Rhodes from. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm
Oh
still
no,
trying to
yeah,
find
it's
if I can bet on
1500.
it.
So right now, I think it's 1500 Logan Paul. So you put $100 in, you get $1,500.
Wait,
Holy shit! I mean, it could change.
no, wait. You put
me find it.
$1 in, you get $1,500.
No,
At 1,500 to 1 odds.
it says odds plus 1,500. I'm at a gambling
Yeah, plus
site
1,500.
calculator.
That's
Plus 1,500. Okay.
Plus 1,500. Yeah,
yeah.
but still $100. I gotta do it.
See, that's the mentality. Especially when you get into an app and it like starts giving you free oh, here's a $10 credit to go put towards something, and then you lose that and you're like, well, I got to make that $10 back. It's fun.
Oof. I mean,
Hey,
so if I
going back to shows a little bit here, can we
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about the Mandalorian finale? Because I feel like you guys I haven't really talked about with.
Yeah,
Wait, but-
yeah.
Before you do, wait. Actually, no, it's not.
Wait,
Go
is
ahead.
it,
Go
it's
ahead.
not the one?
Good. No, it wasn't the one. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna. So I mean, we've all seen the Mandalorian season 2 finale, I assume.
Yeah.
I know I know you guys did. I assume Nick did. So I personally thought that was the greatest thing ever.
That was pretty
And I
good.
talked to my brother Nick about it, and the kind of consensus is that it's like some of the greatest stuff we've seen since the original trilogy is getting that scene with Luke fighting those droids and then just showing
Yeah.
up and being like, I'm here to take Grogu from you.
Yep.
Well, have you seen
yeah.
people's people putting up things? In the when I think it's in The Rise of Skywalker, the scene where it flashes back to Luke and Leia fighting, not fighting, but training.
Yeah.
And then Luke kind of falls down and looks out like he hears something. People are thinking that it's probably not what it is, but people are thinking that he's hearing Grogu. It's not I don't think it's actually what it is. I think it was just something that happened in the movie. But people are thinking that because remember when he's sitting on the rock and trying to call out to the Jedi,
Yeah.
and that's how Luke finds him. People are thinking that scene is where he hears him.
Oh,
Ah,
I like
okay.
that.
They tied. I don't think so because
Because it's the
that movie came
flashback
out
scene
2
you're
years
talking
ago.
about.
Yeah, the flashback.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I like the theory I liked is that so obviously Luke takes Grogu, so Grogu's a Padawan of Luke, and we know that Kylo Ren is just gonna slaughter all of Luke's Padawans. So the theory I liked is because Mando, I don't remember his real name. Mando says, I promise we'll see each other again.
Mm.
The theory I saw that I liked is that in the finale or something, he's gonna swoop down and snatch Grogu up before Kylo Ren slaughters him, and we'll see the attack of the Knights of Ren on Luke's Padawan.
That would be
okay.
That would be so cool.
Wouldn't that be
I,
sick? I
yeah.
love that
That's the
Mandalorian
Mandalorian season, that
unites all the
so
series.
cool.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I when I saw Boba Fett's ship come out during the what was it, the third to last episode, I guess it
Yeah.
was. I was sitting there and I was like, that ship looks really familiar. I was like, and then he landed. I was like, oh, my jaw was dropped for a solid 3 minutes. I was like, Boba
That's
Fett.
Boba
back?
Fett. Yeah. You saw the end
I-
credits?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Book of Boba Fett.
But
There you
Boba
go.
Fett,
The new
I
season.
am pumped for Book of Boba Fett, but at the same time, I'm bummed that we got to wait till at least 2022 to get the next Mandalorian.
Mhm. And Obi-Wan.
Oh my
The
god,
Kenobi
that's
And-
the real. That's
and
the
Hayden
that's the one we're
Christensen's
most
coming
looking
back.
forward to.
Hayden Christensen.
Christian
coming back to play
Haydenson.
Darth Vader.
Yeah! So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna not for every show, but I think they're gonna have cross
Like MCU type stuff. Where
Yeah, they're trying to
Yeah,
marvel
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they need Filoni and Favreau to just take the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Because
Um,
they have John Favreau literally because as much as they kind of like Force Awakens was great, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, now that I'm seeing is not the greatest, end of the trilogy. I feel like Jon Favreau and all of them were kind of just like, all right, we'll take it from here.
Yeah, and I think the combination between Favreau and Filoni is just perfect because like Favreau is nerdy, but he's also like human, whereas Filoni's just like super nerd, and Favreau like brings him down to earth. He's like, okay, we'll take your ideas, but this is how we're gonna do it.
Damn. Nah, man, this is it's gonna be a good, like, oh man, like it's gonna be, but again, as much as I like, oh man, we're gonna have a lot of content, you know what I mean, coming from Disney Plus and all that, and every Netflix. But I hate the Disney money. I hate this shit.
What?
As my biggest pet peeve, is what I hope happens is that movie theaters, Disney just starts not even putting movies in theaters. Like all this stuff is great, but my biggest pet peeve is that it's hard for everything. Like what else? What is out that isn't Disney that you like? Oh, I can't wait.
Kind of looks cool.
Next Friday's Netflix movie. I don't know.
Also owned by Disney.
Yeah. Well, it'll be at the time. Oh, Netflix acquired by Disney. I bet you. I swear to God, like
the Disney Plus price is gonna go because of all the stuff that's coming out.
Probably
that price. They've already said that the price is gonna rise next year.
Nice.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I'll still pay.
I'll pay for it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I bought when Cece
like
and I got it for the first time, we paid for a year. So
yeah,
I got the charge though. You didn't get charged
year
again?
subscription.
3-year subscription.
Yeah, we're set for 3. So wait, we just passed the year mark this past November. So we have until November of 2020. Wait.
It's gonna be like your movie pass, so that you're only gonna be able to watch certain shows soon enough.
Yeah, the only difference is I don't think Disney's gonna run out of money.
Wait. Do you guys watch anything on Peacock at all? CC brought
No.
Okay.
The Office, if you want to watch it.
Peacock has different different
tiers?
Tiers.
Like tier, exactly.
Brackets.
Like tiers that you can, but they literally advertise the different tiers of like tier 1 free. You can watch season 1 and 2 of The Office. Tier 2, you can watch season 1 through 6 of The Office. Tier 3, and it's like each one goes up in money.
Yep.
You can watch all of The Office, all the seasons of The Office.
And I think the last one was just all of them without ads.
I
didn't even know you get ads in the other ones.
Like, all of their advertising is around The Office. Like, that's
because
all
they know
have.
that's the only reason why people are going to get Peacock.
I mean, what else is on Peacock?
Yeah,
I gotta look that up. That's how they That's how they did their pricing. They took Netflix.
Oh yeah. If you look up, like I know exactly what Owen's talking about. There's 3 tiers. Yeah.
It's so good. Literally, you go to their website, it says watch seasons 1 and 2 for free of The Office. Upgrade for every episode available. Oh my god. That's
I feel like
I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a great show. But
yeah. But it's like
I'm good.
If you turn on
Like,
Comedy
why-
Central, it's open. It's on 24/7.
Yeah, like I know, exactly. And I know they're gonna, probably make a good amount of money because there's gonna be people that are gonna buy it so that they can watch The Office, because that's a lot of the reason why a lot of people probably had Netflix. Not why people had Netflix, but like a main
in the beginning
for Netflix too was because The Office was on there, and
it is the perfect background show. You can
It
throw
is,
on
you just
any
throw it
episode
on.
of The Office,
Yep.
at any time of the day, and
That's like the family friendly version of Workaholics, where there's just no real point and you can just throw it on.
right.
it is.
Yo, you know what I started
Such a
doing?
good show.
You know, I started doing it. Me and Blake were doing this on vacation. We'll throw on Always Sunny. I think Zach, I was doing this with you the other day. We throw on an episode of Always Sunny, and then we were just going back and forth and saying like 3 numbers, and then that's what we do. We do season for the first number, and then episode for the second.
Nice.
Yeah, we always, whenever Val and I watch either Sunny or Workaholics, we usually just ask Alexa and we'll be like, hey, pick a number between what and what, like depending on the show.
Yeah.
We'll get a season and then
Nice.
we'll say it again for the episodes.
That's
That's a
hilarious.
good way of doing it.
Damn, now I really want to watch The Office. Fuck. Oh boy,
Seasons
They
1 and
got
2
me.
are free.
If you got
they got me. About to whip out the wallet.
And you know the funny thing about that is no one likes season 1 of The Office, so really you're just getting season 2 for free.
Oh yeah. You know what show I really want to rewatch because she died. That '70s show. Donna's mom died. Donna's mom.
Midge, the mom, Donna's mom,
Okay.
the
Yeah,
real slutty one.
Yeah. Yeah, she was married to the loser guy and she
Yeah.
kept cheating on him, right?
Bob. Hey there, Bob.
Oh, hey there, Bob. I really want to rewatch it. I love that
Is that
show.
still on Netflix?
I'm trying to see. It's on Prime Video. But you got to pay.
What?
Yeah.
Man, everything. See, that's the weird thing about Netflix is now you're at the point with Netflix where it's like, okay, is there a Netflix original that I'm completely hooked on?
Yeah.
Cobra Kai, man. I'm telling you.
Well, that's what so you got Cobra Kai. Like, I mean, we all just said no to it, but technically, if you liked Stranger Things, like, it's really like to me, Netflix isn't the it's I gotta have Netflix for everything because it doesn't have everything anymore. It's I'm hooked on XYZ. That's a Netflix exclusive.
Yeah. I feel like there are Netflix shows though that come out. I completely forget about them. Like I watch them and then like I forget about them, and then 2 years later I'll be like, oh, I never like saw if a new season came out. That happened. I forget what show it was, but I used to love this one show in college, and then I completely forgot about it, and then I was like, oh, you know what? Let me see if and there would be like 3 new seasons on there. I feel like that happens a lot on Netflix. Like
The 3 Netflix exclusives I like that I'm hooked on are all animated. It's Big Mouth, Disenchantment, and then F is for Family.
I do like I like Big Mouth and F is for Family. I watched a bit of Disenchantment, and I liked the first season. I just couldn't get into the second season.
Is that Rob McIntyre's or Rob McIntyre's whatever the guy from shut up. Whatever the guy from Always Sunny, is that his show?
No, that's on Apple Plus, which I still haven't watched.
Is that Dan Harmon's? Is that Dan Harmon's show? Is that
the Disenchantment?
No,
it's the one
Disenchantment
the
is
guy
Matt.
that did Simpsons.
Yeah, Matt.
Futurama.
Whatever. What's his name?
Groening.
Groening. Yes, Matt Groening. Futurama, Simpsons, all that stuff.
What about Umbrella Academy? People
I do like Umbrella Academy.
I
do like Umbrella Academy.
I saw the first episode and it was good, but I just
Season 2. Wait, so Nick, have you watched it all?
I've watched like the first 4 episodes of the first season.
Okay, I'll say so season 2 as a whole was very good. Like season 1 is like I forced that definitely. Like season 1's not great, but season 2 was really good, start to finish. But
Damn, they got
how
Elliot
good's a show
Page.
when you have to force that first season?
Wikipedia, baby. Elliot Page. They were quick with that shit. You heard about that?
Yeah, I'm curious how they're gonna do that with season 3.
Well,
Like,
that's what a comedian was saying that the other day. Well, one of the comedians I listened to, he was like, he's like, I really love Umbrella Academy. He's like, that's one of my favorite shows. He's like, but Elliot Page is now, a transgender man, like transgender into a man. He's like, but Hollywood's now saying that men can't play women and women can't play men, so is she gonna play a woman? Like he's like, what are they gonna do now? Because this is my favorite show. He was like,
they checkmated themselves.
I am I am curious with because he said he'll be on it. Like they're doing season 3, so I have no idea what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I think Elliot Page is just gonna continue playing a woman. I believe that's all.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they're gonna.
as much. I figured, it's.
I think they'll make the character transgender.
I think if there's no reason to, I mean, if it makes sense, sure. But I mean, I don't think an actor. I mean, look, if again, I go back to this every single time. If Tom Hanks could play a retard, I have no problem with Elliot Page playing a woman. Like I don't get it.
I have no problem with
You
it.
said the R word.
Yeah. If Tom Hanks could play a retard, that no problem with me. If everyone's cool with that, everyone should be cool with this. And I love Forrest Gump. I love that movie.
Speaking
But-
of that, I watched Tropic Thunder not too long ago.
I have never seen that movie.
Oh,
What?
that's a good one.
Never.
What? We're
That's
gonna
a
do
good
a
one.
we're gonna do a group watch thing, whatever the fucking. We gotta watch that.
That's a
Yeah,
good
well,
one.
Yo, when I move into my house and everyone come, yo, that's gonna be.
I don't
the
think it's
viewing.
on anything because I always used to check.
I
like,
have
if
it.
it was.
We all have a copy.
I have a copy. Of it.
It's
We
on.
all have a
The
copy.
only
of it.
one?
Prime, I think. I think it's on Prime.
You
I got it on a
watch.
flash drive hanging up on a shelf. You know, just
See,
that
now
movie.
that's classic right there. You got it's like it's on my college laptop. It's an MP4 unlabeled file. That's it. That's Tropic Thunder.
It's in a folder inside of a folder.
Yeah, yo, Tropic Thunder is good. It's really good.
He took me so goddamn time. Come on, Sandusky.
Damn.
Go,
yeah,
go,
yeah, watch
go
that.
back to the. I used to. Reminds
I
me
don't-
back of my days at home getting
Down at
Collard greens.
collard greens there. Huh? I'm gonna go at the field and get some patio, get some shrimp, and some crawfish. That is Robert Downey Jr. at his absolute best. I remember when that
God.
movie came out and being in the Regal Cinemas like lobby, and there was a poster for it, and you know Robert Downey Jr. is in blackface in the movie,
Mhm.
and you were like that's Iron Man, and I was like, the fuck are you talking about? That guy's black. Like I remember being like Robert Downey Jr. and then we watched the movie and I was like, oh, okay.
Wasn't that like a year after? Like it was
No, same
2009?
It came out 2000. Yeah, same year as 2008.
Wow.
That was
That's
like Robert
crazy.
Downey Jr.'s comeback year.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they were like, "Yo, this is gonna be a very risky movie," but he got lucky. Remember that? I love the memes that came after. It was like, "Who will play the Black Iron Man?" And everybody's like, "Robbie Downey Jr." That's who's gonna play Iron Man.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see they signed or they're in deals of signing back Chris Evans to play Captain America again in an
So-
upcoming project?
I did see that, and then I don't know if you saw like late tonight, Chris Evans actually tweeted out. He's like, "I have no idea what they're talking about."
Really?
Hold on, I'll get the exact. But it's like he doesn't address it by like a quote or anything, but it's just very clearly like he's just like, "Yeah, I have no idea." Because like I don't know, in my like, would you guys want that? I feel like after Endgame,
Like,
I don't want that.
I don't know what they would do. Like
Yeah.
someone I saw a post somewhere like, oh, could you imagine if they made a show where like it showed him returning all the Infinity Stones? And I was like, I guess that'd be cool, but like I don't want them to do any more of that. You know what I mean? I want them to go on to the new stuff. You know, like I don't want
So his exact tweet was "news to me" with one of these emojis.
yeah, maybe it was just a jump the gun type thing. Someone got like a blurb of news and
Well, that's what like
Mm.
I'm sure he'll come back for a cameo or something. Like
I mean, maybe a cameo, but I don't think he wants to do a full movie again.
yeah,
No,
I don't- I
absolutely,
wouldn't
that's what I'm
wanna see
saying,
a
like-
full movie of him as Captain America.
Yeah.
I mean, the way
Um,
they're going now, I feel like I honestly feel like if it keeps going the way it is right now, I feel like everything's just gonna get thrown on Disney Plus. Like
sure
all, like,
is
Spider-Man
everything but the
movies.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, because like the way everything's going right now, I mean, it doesn't. Most movie theaters are completely bankrupt.
Yep.
You know,
Hate it.
we went to we went to PJ Wheelhands, the wing place the other night, and we went on Tuesday night because apparently like their big deal is half price wings on Tuesday nights and stuff like that.
Mhm.
We went there the other night and our waitress literally we were like, "Oh, we're going to do wings all around, but it's half price wing night." And she's like, she literally said to us, we actually don't do that anymore because like our location can't afford it. Like we don't have any money." So like our waitress told us that.
Jeez.
And so were you like, okay, we're out of here?
I mean, that's what he could have done because he'd be like, I guess you make no money today.
No half price wings. No half price wings. Me and the boys were out.
Yeah.
No half price wings means a fucking half price tip.
Wait, what were we just talking about? Damn, I had something I was gonna say. What did you?
Yeah, dead theaters.
Page
Peter,
Plant or whatever
everything
it
going
was.
on to Disney Plus.
Nah, Chris Evans
Captain
being
America.
signed. Oh, yeah. Like, people saying they just jumped the gun, news source and all that. Let me tell you something. I don't trust anything unless if a celebrity says like, "What are you talking about?" Whatever site these people are getting their sources from. Did you hear about the Kanye Kim shit?
Yeah. The whole Jeffree Star thing with like they were saying, So Kim Kardashian, they are getting divorced though, right? Like,
yeah, they are.
Okay,
they are.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are getting a divorce, and people were so what it was a TikToker put out a video.
I watched the video too,
saying that Kanye West. Do you know who Jeffree Star is? Zach or Owen?
No.
He's a
okay. Do you know anything about the makeup community? Like, do you know the weird looking guy in the makeup community, the really weird tatted up dude?
No.
Okay, well that's Jeffree Star.
He's very tall, very skinny, tatted up. He's a makeup guy. He does like makeup
videos. And he has his own makeup line. Like he's got his own Chinese slave labor making his makeup.
Okay.
I know
all right. Good for him.
Yeah.
And he so people were saying or this girl said there was a rumor that or saying that Kanye was leaving Kim Kardashian for Jeffree Star because Kanye moved to Wyoming or something like that, and then Jeffree Star had later on moved to Wyoming, and like there was a couple other things that they were saying, and Kanye's prone to doing crazy shit, so and she like put out this whole video saying that, and like it blew up everywhere, and people were saying like, oh my god, blah 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 blah. But it was fake. She even came out saying it was fake. Like she said, like, oh, I was just doing it to, she's the girl famous for putting a TikTok video of her licking a toilet seat during COVID time. So
I know her.
Oh, reputable source. Reputable
source. That's when I saw that, I was like, oh, this girl's got the information.
So
you know she's speaking the truth.
But like okay, so I guess to your point then, like I would also believe Chris Evans tweeted out news to me like to fuck with us. I would 100% believe that too.
There you go. So he's fucking Jeffree Star now too.
Exactly.
Did you guys see the football player? I forget on what team tweeted out that he wasn't going to play. He said, "Take me off your fantasy if you have me. I'm not playing today."
I remember that.
And then he just did it as a troll. And he went out on the field and played and like amazing game. And he was just like, "Shouldn't listen to me next time," or something like that.
I remember that. I forget who that was.
I forget who it was too. I think he was on. I think it might have been on the Raiders. I think it was someone on the Raiders. And I
heard Kyrie Irving did that like for real though.
Really?
I heard the last NBA game or something like that. He just didn't show up. He just said he didn't feel like playing.
That's like
that was basically Harden before he got traded.
That's like
maybe it was Harden. Maybe it was Harden. Yeah, I think it was Harden then. But James Harden got traded. But have you seen a recent picture of him?
He's big. He put on some COVID weight.
They were talking about it all day on the radio. They're like, he's got to lose all that weight first. It's gonna take like a year before he's back in shape.
I think he just started giving up. He was playing. Apparently, he was giving up.
Well, they
already.
were saying that he was eating his way out of his contract. Like he was basically he was like, "You guys aren't gonna trade me. Well, I'm just not gonna take care of myself."
Yeah. So
he got his ballooned up so he can get thrown on the nets.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got KD. And KD that's a serious team.
But he doesn't like KD.
Oh, really?
Did you?
Because they were both on Houston together, and they didn't like each other.
Oh yeah.
Well, winning will bring friends.
Yeah, they were both on the Thunder together.
Someone put up a sketch. Like, didn't he get traded like today or yesterday or something? Like
yesterday.
That? Yeah. Someone put up a sketch, and it was like them being LeBron, like practicing, like he's like, "Hey man, here we go. All right, hear me another one."
Nick
and they go,
Nick sent that earlier.
Yeah, and is that what you were talking about earlier?
That's what I sent. I sent that video earlier.
Oh, is that the one you sent? Okay, I saw that on Instagram. He's like, "I'm 36, man. I'm 36. You can't be doing this.
I'm not Thanos." I mean, that is true. I still think, as much as I hate to say it, I think LeBron will still beat him.
Beat who?
The Nets, that team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I don't think that team's gonna be too much of a threat. I mean, it'd be cool to see them make it far. That be the finals. I'd love to watch that shit. But we'll see. I don't think it's gonna. I think LeBron's gonna be like, "Yeah, move aside. You ain't ready for this shit yet."
I can't wait till they come out with that like the 30 for 30 for LeBron James, like they did the Last Dance for I can't wait.
When do you think that'll be? Wait, so how old is LeBron right now?
36.
He is 36.
Yeah, but he's been in the league for like 17 years.
He's gonna play probably 2 to 3 more years.
Yeah.
So what? That puts us in 20, 23, 24. So 30 for 30 is probably gonna be like 25.
No. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael Jordan's took a while.
Like
Yeah,
20,
they're not
30
gonna wait.
years.
They're not gonna wait on that
true.
shit.
That's actually true. Yeah, because
There's
Yeah.
no way.
they knew how big the Last Dance hit. They know they're gonna.
And he's in Hollywood. He's literally living there. They're gonna be like, "Hey, you want to come over for your
And
documentary?"
here's the thing: they're gonna do 2 documentaries. They're gonna be the one that comes out in 2024, and they're already filming that extra behind-the-scene footage in 8K as we speak to be released 30 years from now.
Yeah, you're right.
And wasn't he supposed to be making
Space Jam
2? Yeah, they already got.
That's supposed to.
They already
come out
got a
this
crew
year.
recording him. They got a
That'll be
crew
on Disney,
recording
that'll
him.
be on
this
Disney
year,
Plus.
right?
That'll be on Disney Plus next week.
No, it's on. Oh, did you see the?
No,
that whole
Disney
thing
has to
too?
buy Looney Tunes first, then it'll be on Disney
Did you
Plus.
see that whole thing too? The HBO Max is releasing all their theater movies on HBO Max. Same day.
I support that 1,000%.
I am so excited. Like
Yes.
Christopher Nolan was like, I deem these, like. I was like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to go to a theater anymore. Like, now that I've gotten so used to just watching new movies at home, like, it's the best thing ever. I can just sit on my couch, fucking rub my nuts, go to the fridge, get a beer. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I think there's a couple of things. First of all, I think you got to accept that if your movie was supposed to come out last year, they already have movies lined up for the next like 6 years, right?
Yeah.
So like,
you're right.
yeah, yours is just gonna get released on streaming, and it's a genuine like, sorry that sucks, but like they don't want to screw up the whole schedule forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense to release it on a streaming service.
Because they're even pushing. They just pushed back Black Widow and the James Bond movie and all them again because theaters still aren't open. So it's like, just fucking release them online. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Wait,
wait,
Black Widow's not in May anymore?
They just pushed it back again.
Son of a
biscuit.
My year was ruined. My fucking year.
they pushed back Black Widow and like James Bond and all them again because they know that by May nothing's gonna be.
Yeah, I saw James Bond is back to November. I think
so.
Is it still Daniel Craig? Whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel Craig and
Isn't Rami Malek?
Yeah, Malik.
It's like just fucking release them.
I gotta admit, I don't care about that movie at this point.
Yeah,
I don't care.
They're gonna keep delaying it until people like totally forget.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about with Marvel. Like that's why I'm glad they're finally releasing the shows because if they didn't release the shows, like, and you had nothing for, can you believe 2 whole years without Marvel? Like what?
Yeah,
for how much they've been putting out, they have like 3 or 4 movies a year.
Hell, we're supposed to get like 8 things this year.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you make a good point, Zach, with the whole fucking. There's shit lined up to come out 2 years from now, 3 years from now. So it's like either it comes out now, or it'll be too saturated when it comes out, 2-3 years from now.
Yeah, they don't want to wait because your feelings are hurt. That's not in theaters. Like they don't care.
Yep.
It's all about money, and frankly, I don't blame them. Like.
Damn, I can't believe.
And then to Brendan's
James
point,
Bond.
I just want to sit on my couch and watch it.
Yeah, like it just
that was awesome about Wonder Woman. Like that Wonder Woman 84. I probably give it a boost in grade just because I could just watch it.
I can watch it at home. Yeah,
yeah, I would have supported it in theaters, sure, because like I genuinely would have supported the sequel to Wonder Woman, but also pajamas.
Yeah.
Wait. So what, Brennan? What kind of movies are coming out on Netflix? Like Netflix is just releasing like
Netflix original movies.
Netflix original, brand new films this year.
Every single week. So 52 new movies.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's insane. And then HBO is releasing every quote unquote theatrical release is coming out simultaneously on HBO Max.
So like the new Dune movie, the new Suicide Squad movie, Justice League.
To me, that Dune is a perfect one where I don't know if I would have saw that in theaters, but I'll absolutely watch it on HBO Max.
Exactly. Yeah.
And what's another one? Mortal Kombat, I think was Mortal Kombat. Is Ghostbusters one of them? The new Ghostbusters?
I don't know.
I don't know if it is, but that's another one. Like I wouldn't go pay to see the new Ghostbusters, but I'll watch it on Max.
They're doing
And I have a
Ghostbusters
feeling.
again?
I have a feeling even if theaters do
They're
open
doing
back up,
kids,
I feel like nobody's gonna want to go because nobody wants to pay. I mean, yeah, you're paying $20 for a home rental, but you'd be paying double that just by going and then getting snacks and then you know what I mean? Like you're paying $20 for an instance, like your family, Zach. Like you have 5 siblings, so like
We're paying $500
plus your
out there.
parents. So like that movie, if you all go together, that's like almost $150. You know what I mean? Like
At
just for
least.
just for the tickets, and then but rather you could spend $20 to rent it for 2 days or whatever.
What came out recently that you had to pay for? Fuck.
I saw New Mutants in theaters.
Oh really? Oh shit.
Yes, was not worth it, but it was nice. It was one of those things where it was like New Mutants had been delayed like 6 years or whatever.
Yeah, that was supposed to come out I remember trailers came out for it on my 24th it was supposed to come out on my 24th birthday.
It was bad.
26,
It was bad. But like it was one of the movies that is so bad it's good. Like it was like you'd laugh at it because it's so funny. It's how bad it was.
Wait, do you remember when the trailer first came out? It was like a horror movie. Like,
yeah,
it was
it was
supposed
not
to
a
be
horror
like
movie at all.
Marvel's horror movie.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Oh, but what was I about to say? I will say I like to your point, Brendan. I deeply miss like movie theater concessions, but like theaters were always my like favorite place to hang out. Like
Yeah, I mean, I guess like
part of me
certain
wants
things-
to. I might even stop by Movie Tavern tomorrow to see if I can get popcorn for WandaVision. Like as lame as that sounds.
That's actually smart. No, I like going to the movies. I can't wait to do outside shit. Outside shit.
Comfortable
Owen
too.
Owen loved the movie theater too. He would just sleep in the movie theater, wake up, and then leave.
Before the end
While
of
the
the
movie's still going on.
end of the movie.
I remember that when we went and saw Captain Marvel. We're sitting there, and I kept on turning Owen's
out
whole
cold.
movie, and then he wakes up and he goes, "What time is it?" I was like, "I don't know. I'm watching the movie."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I gotta go." Why did you come?
That whole thing. That whole thing was. I forgot about Captain Marvel.
Oh my god!
It's the 90s. Okay.
I still have no idea what happened in that movie.
Yeah, me neither.
On Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's I could pass on that one.
Yeah.
But oh my god, I am so excited to see Tobey Maguire. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, when all the kids going to see that movie, I'm move the fuck aside. Get the fuck
I
out
will
of here.
easily toss people out of those seats.
Yeah. And then like when he gets on screen for the first time and I'm
People are gonna
clapping,
go insane.
and I'm clapping and the kids aren't fucking clap. You don't know who you're looking at right now. I can't wait.
I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna call it right here. I think Andrew Garfield's gonna die.
Someone. Nah, it makes more sense if Tobey
you
Maguire
had to kill
died.
one of the Spider-Men, it's gonna be. You're not gonna kill Toby.
Yeah. Why you think he's gonna start coming in for every single?
No, but like you can't kill Toby. He's beloved.
they probably
You love
will.
Andrew Garfield?
No, but it would be more impactful to kill him to like final closure.
See, I think Toby's gonna get like I think Toby's gonna get like a 5-minute like farewell scene.
Exactly.
Where,
like, killing him is
danced.
a.
I'm just.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm saying like. I think he's gonna be like the book is closed. He's safe. Everything's great. Whereas Andrew Garfield, dead.
Nah, I don't think so. I think the opposite. But I can't wait. I just need him like as he's dying. Can you take on this? As he's dying. Oh my god.
Can we agree that's either gonna be the best or worst Marvel movie ever made? Like they're either gonna do it perfectly and it's gonna be my favorite movie of all time, or it's gonna be the classic too much and just
I don't care. I just want to see
classic
Tobey
Spider-Man
Maguire.
3 trope of
Yeah.
throwing in too many things in one.
I mean, I'll love it regardless, but it could be a bad movie.
It could be them just like, oh, look at this and look at this. Oh, look at this. Hey, remember Venom? He's in this too. Like
Venom's got to be in it. And that's we gotta see Venom 2.
Oh
to
wait,
see if that
literally just speaking. Oh wait, no. Wait a minute. I literally, as we're speaking, there's an article saying like, when will we see, some stuff like some sneak peeks, first looks? And Tom Holland just tweeted today's date 2 days ago.
So that was, I was hoping that was going to be for Spider-Man. It was they did a trailer for Cherry, the Apple movie.
There's a new movie coming out with him.
Yeah, that was my reaction. Yeah, he tweeted nothing but the date. He knew what he was doing. Over half his followers are for Spider-Man. He knew what he was doing.
What's it? It's called Cherry.
Yeah, it's just called Cherry. The trailer looked pretty good, but it's on Apple Plus, so I'm never gonna watch it.
Let me download it real quick.
Download it?
Downvote. Whatever, the trailer, everything, boycott this shit. How dare you? How dare you? Are you serious?
What?
Does anyone have Apple Plus?
No.
I was gonna get it, but then I was like, there's nothing on there that I want to watch.
Oh, they're trying to compete with Peloton now. You saw that?
Apple Plus?
What?
Yeah. Yep. They got their own fitness program. Like you pay and you could watch it. They're pairing up with a very well-known I think it's Schwab, whatever, stationary bike company.
Schwinn.
There you go.
Rob.
Wait, Schwinn's like a
Charles
really
Schwab,
well-known bike. Not
Yeah.
They also make exercise bikes.
Yeah, so they're pairing up with them, I think, to come out with a product to, be an all-in-one. You get Apple Plus, fitness, whatever, to compete with Peloton. Because Peloton's having a fantastic year. So Apple's like, you don't get to make all the money.
The only thing I want Apple for is the Mac show, which I never watched, and I forget who's in it, but the soccer one.
Oh yeah, the one with Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, I thought that looked pretty funny, but not enough to actually pay money.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever see The King of Staten Island?
Yeah.
I heard good. That was good.
So my parents were like, oh yeah, we're gonna watch that new Steve Buscemi movie, and I was like, what? I was like, I don't think Steve Buscemi has a new movie out. They're like, yeah, it's called The King of Staten Island. And I was like, that's not. I was like, I don't think you guys want to watch. Like, I was like, that's probably not up your alley. And then they watched it, and they're like, yeah, that movie was terrible. I was like, it wasn't a Steve Buscemi movie. I was like, it was about Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think. Yeah.
Because my mom, I guess it was like during like the quarantine, and my mom would have like Kelly and Ryan Seacrest on every morning, and I guess Steve Buscemi did an interview for the movie because I guess he's in it.
Yeah,
and
is he the main guy?
He's I think he's like one of the firefighters, right?
Maybe,
probably.
I think so. And but they were like, yeah, we're gonna watch the new Steve. Owen's falling asleep.
Right on.
I didn't want to say
what.
Nice.
Hey, I get up 4 in the morning. Fuck you guys.
Oh damn.
Damn, do you really?
Yeah.
I woke up at a crisp 9:10 and immediately jumped out of my bed and ran to the shower.
I've been working from home, so it's legit. I wake up and go, nah, I don't feel like working at this time.
Oh, Nick, I
go back to sleep.
I actually meant to ask way back at the start of this. Your new job, is it going to be work from home?
No, I got to come in. But I had to come in because of my current job anyways. Not all the time, but it's going to be like 3 days in, 2 days at home. And I think it'll alternate. And eventually, I think the way they want to do it is like 1 full week and then 1 full week at home.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So they're basically, you got to go into train.
Yeah. And and it's fine. It's fine because getting paid a lot more.
Yeah,
they gave me an offer, and I was like, Lucia, if they told me if this was flipping burgers, I would have to take it. Because I was like, and the funny part was I did a shit ton of errands because we're getting ready to move in, right? So then when I got home, like 2 hours of just interview ended, 2 hours of just running around, driving, doing stuff. Then I got home and I fell asleep. And I woke up to them calling me. And I feel like I know I came off like an idiot. Because imagine like falling deep asleep to a call and then you have to act professional. So he was like telling me numbers, the offer, how much is pay. And I was like, and eventually I said,
yeah.
I accept.
He had to explain to me. I had said, can you repeat that one more time? I asked him 3 times.
And then they were like, you know
Fucking
what?
high? Like what?
We're gonna take that offer off the table, actually.
And I'm walking around like, yo, wake the fuck up, wake the so so like it was hilarious. And I was like telling the chick, like, oh my god, I felt like I'm pretty sure they were like, oh, this kid's high. But yeah, nah, man, I'm super excited for that shit.
Not to cut you off, but I think we're at like an hour and a half. So
That's fine.
we want to cut we can keep talking, but like I think I'm gonna cut the podcast off here.
Kill it.
Finally.
All
We'll
right.
talk about real
Thanks
shit.
Thanks for listening. Peace out.
Later.
Peace.
Let me hit. Yeah, thanks, Alan.